Hey there, folks! Welcome back to the Gamers Grotto. I have some unfortunate news. I was playing this last night. This is bad. Really bad because it's showing the future of digital content and how bad it's become. So basically, Star Trek Legends is a turn-based RPG. It's been out since 2024. Probably one of the best RPGs I've ever played. The developers of the game have stated that as of September 3rd, they are releasing a what we call a kill switch patch. And basically what that means is on September 3rd, this patch, mandatory patch, which comes out for PC, Xbox, PlayStation, everything, is being released, and it's going to kill the game. So, no online, no single player. You will have a defunct game that you cannot play. And they are not issuing refunds. So, this again goes back to the whole digital... when you own a digital game, you don't own the game. You don't. You own a license for the game. And you cannot play it if they choose to take it away from you. And it is fucking disgusting. So, we're not here to bitch about the game, though. We're here to play it because it's going to be gone in like a week. So, a really good game for those who haven't played it. Really disgusting and sad that this game will not exist after, yeah. Well, Star Trek has been going through tons of different licenses gaming-wise, Louis. One sec. I'm just going to turn off my AC so you guys can hear me better. Okay, sorry about that. But currently, the license holder to Star Trek is for games is what are they called? The German company. Oh god, the ones who made the Star Trek Voyager game that I played on this channel. They are the current rights holders. So every other Star Trek game is now gone off of social media, off of digital media. So I have them all. I intend to stream them all at some point. So I have Star Trek Resurgence, which was one of the best point-and-click Star Trek adventure games ever made, aside from 25th Anniversary and Judgment Rights. The German company? That's not their name, man. The German company. Oh, shit. I can't remember their name. Daedalic. There we go. Daedalic Entertainment. That's the company's name. It was on the tip of my tongue. I knew I'd get there eventually. But, yeah. The German company. That is a cool name, though. Maybe we should market that. But, yeah, so we're going to hop right into this. So, the name I made up was amazing. Well, that's good. Yesterday I set out some crew to collect resources. So we're going to send these guys back. This is the easiest way to level up your crew, is to send them out on shuttlecraft missions. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. Let's try that again. And then we're gonna play the story of the game, and we're gonna start from the beginning. Now, because we're replaying chapters, there's not going to be cutscenes that we would see if we originally played the game for the first time. But the cutscenes are so inconsequential. It's just like a voiceover narrator narrating like comic book panels, basically. It's nothing important. And if anybody needs to know what's going on, I will explain it. But it's pretty straightforward. Are there any other Star Trek games closing? Star Trek Resurgence is gone, Star Trek Prodigy is gone, and this one, Star Trek Legends. All three of those have shut down. I do own them all. This is the only one so far that will not be playable after September 3rd. At all. So basically, this is the only one that's getting a kill switch so far. But that's still really disturbing for digital media collectors, or even physical media collectors, just collectors of games in general, because that means that any developer now can just... If these guys are allowed to get away with this, any developer can now get away with this. And they'll be like, well, if Star Trek Legacy did it, we can do it too. And you know, pretty soon, kill switch patches will be the norm for games that are delisted. And that is disgusting. Like, that is really bad. As a collector of video games and as a gamer in general, that is really, really bad. So this game on Steam and everything did really well in reviews until recently, when the reviews sunk down to like -1 because the developers, of course, stated that they're kill switching the game. No, they're shutting down the servers and they're releasing a kill switch patch, which basically means that they're rendering even the single player inoperable. You won't be able to play even the single player. So even though there is a online portion to this game, technically the online servers are already shut down. They shut down on the I think it's either today or something like that. They did shut down already. So we're actually playing this offline. Why? That makes zero sense. My understanding, doing research into it, was that CBS, the Nazis at CBS, who I absolutely despise with a passion, have decided that if this company doesn't fully shut down this game, they will be sued. So I feel like we can thank CBS for that. CBS has always been tyrants. They do not give a fuck about anybody or anything. I do not support them. I will never support them. They are a horrible company, and they are run by an asshole. And the other thing to note is CBS has actively in the past gone after fans and tried to sue fans for Star Trek fictional work that they've written. Heck, even Stage 9 went under the bullet with CBS when Stage 9 was that free Star Trek The Next Generation game that I have streamed on this channel. If you haven't seen it already, you can find it. It's one of my most viewed videos, sitting at 90,000 views, or something like that. Cruel, bad, stupid. But anyway, so CBS contacted the developers of Stage 9, who, by the way, are indie developers. And they weren't making any money off of Stage 9. It was a completely free game using Unreal Engine 5. And beautiful game. Had you explore all of the Enterprise D in insane detail. You felt like you were a member of the crew. It was really cool. CBS came in and said, shut this game down or else we will sue you for everything you have. So they had to shut down. So anyway, so goes the story of CBS. Anyway, let's start a new mission. We're going to start from the beginning. I'm going to try to stream this as long as possible and maybe continue to stream it the rest of the week, only because it is going to be gone soon. So, yeah. There's no voice acting in this, so I will, of course, use my super sexy voice to do the voices. Alright, so let's see here. We are going to get rid... if I get rid of this guy... Whoop. Hold on. Let's dismiss all for a second. We'll bring in Worf, Picard, and I want to bring in McCoy. There he is. Just because he's a part of the story. Alright. So we got Worf, Picard, Burnham from Star Trek Discovery, and Troy. I love how Picard is like literally the Picard from Star Trek Picard. He's got the like the Picard family crest on his shirt. That's what he looked like when he was in the winery. 4,907 power. Well, that's because I've been leveling these characters up to a massive degree, right? But yes. Let me tell you something. Maximum power, I'm telling you. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to take out the Klingons, the Romulans. They're going to be non-existent. Alright, so let's get into this. Now, again, there's not going to be any cutscenes, so you guys might not know what's going on. But basically, I'll give you the rundown on this mission. The Artemis, which is the ship we are in command of, the USS Artemis, I think it's a made-up ship. They were sent down on a distress call on a planet that Federation personnel were in danger. And of course, that is not true. It was a trap. That's where we're at right now, and the Cardassians are on the surface. Thanks for responding to my distress call. I don't know where I am or how I got here, but the locals aren't very friendly. Destroy the intruder!
Oh boy.
Alright. Phasers set to full power. Wow. Quite literally. Okay. Well, he's gone. Uh-huh. That was very challenging. That's because of my level, let's be fair. You're the USS Artemis? I don't know that name, but I'm glad you're here. Something's preventing me from beaming out. Sabotaging the ship's warp core should solve the problem. Can you send over any crew to help me? Next mission. I'm just gonna pop on over to my... Okay. That was really hard. They themselves are the ship. What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean by that. So we got a lot of crew to choose from. I don't have them all unlocked, and I'm not going to be able to get them all unlocked before the game shuts down, unfortunately. If this game would have kept the single player up and running instead of completely nuking it, I would still be playing it. So as it stands, I'll just be doing it for the live stream, and then I guess I'm going to get a refund from Sony. Hopefully, if they'll even give me one. Because it was a $30 game, so it would be nice if I could get a refund for it. The likelihood is probably non-existent. I just will have to live with the fact that I bought a defunct game. Why? Well, we already know why. I already said. Good to see. Wait, a Klingon in a Starfleet uniform? You would mock a fellow officer? I'm just glad you're on my side. Yes, because she's from the past, isn't she, Burnham? She was from, like... In her timeline, Klingons did not serve in Starfleet. They were the enemy. Same with McCoy. McCoy would be like, what? A Klingon on board the Enterprise? The thing I like about this game the most is the backgrounds are really cool, and it's never the same. So once you get off the planet, you go to different planets and stuff like that. The backgrounds are always different. There's always something going on in the background, either it's shuttlecrafts landing or so difficult, so tense. Well, it will be as we get to the later levels, because I'm definitely not at max level. 1 minute I'm on the Discovery investigating a strange energy ribbon, the next I'm fighting alongside a Klingon. Now the energy ribbon she's referring to is the Nexus from Star Trek Generations, the movie. It all ties into this story. I hope I didn't inhale some of Stamets' spores. These names are unknown to me. But you do have thousands of what? I do have thousands of power, I do. But that doesn't mean shit for the later levels, trust me. But this energy ribbon you speak of, I encountered one too before finding myself here. We can discuss it later. Let's get to engineering and shut down their warp core. Alright, explore. Cardassian technology is no more advanced than Starfleet's. We should be able to disable their warp core easily. What's a Cardassian? We ain't explaining that to you. Get a dictionary. Kim Kardashian. No, I'm... no. she just shows up. Oh my god. I'm such a terrible human being. Oh well. Artemis, we're ready to beam out of here. As you're being attacked? That sounds like a terrible idea. The Cardassians are attempting to block our signals. We must hold them off until we can safely transport. Alright. That is a terrible impression of Worf. I sincerely apologize in advance. I've never been good at doing Worf's voice. Okay, bye. I know we're being attacked right now, but we're safe to extract. Right? Yeah. We're we're extractable. Alright. I'm just gonna send this I want to send this link to Stu just in case he wants to tune in. Now again, this is the final time we'll be able to see this game, basically. But, yeah. It sucks, man. It really does. Because there's never really been another good turn-based Star Trek role-playing game. I don't think. I don't think there has been at all. And this one is the most diverse. Like, I mean, you have characters from every single version of Star Trek. Look at this. You have, like, there's Khan from Star Trek 2. Like, it's crazy. There's Spock. And then there's the other Spock. That's the Zachary Quinto Spock, and then Leonard Nimoy. Dude, I should just have like thousands of Spocks. Even Guinan's here. Like, what is she gonna do? Throw drinks at people? Like, it's pretty crazy. They're kind of going overkill with the the characters. Wait, did they make every character unlockable now or something? No. Make the team just Spock. I was saying that. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Just countless versions of Spock. Alright. Well, there's multiple different Picards, too. There's Picard from, like, Seasons 1, and then there's Picard from Picard, and there's Picard from... There's, like, so many different versions of Picard in here. I only have the one from Star Trek Picard unlocked. There's different versions for each character. You can even have Q fighting on your team. It's pretty crazy. The Borg, everybody's in here. Like, it's literally everybody from every iteration of Star Trek. Wow, this looks like a very not cold planet at all. I'm picking up life signs around the base. Energy readings show traces of an attack. Could be the Cardassians. Any sign of Starfleet crew out there? Not yet. Atmospheric ionization could be blocking a precise reading from our tricorders. We should prepare for battle. The Cardassians will not show mercy. I'm getting sunburn, actually. I've located supplies. It seems they were left behind by the Cardassians. Why, that's proto matter. We can use this to upgrade or unlock new skills. Where's my sun cream? It doesn't look like a particularly nice planet to be wearing those outfits on. Cardassians! You're not real. You're ghosts like the others. Are you all Cardassians? Are all you Cardassians this paranoid? Stand down and we'll get you medical assistance. We won't fall for any more of your Federation tricks. Fire at will! Will's not down here, man. Will Riker? We don't have him down here. So you can't really fire at him. damn, your blasters are not taking down any of my damage, basically. Alright. Who's Will? Will Riker. It's a joke. I was... What? How? Oh. Yeah, oh, that's right, because McCoy's only at level 40. I forgot about that. Come on, beat him with your batlet. Wham! Right in the head. I'd say that guy's dead. Could you imagine getting a batlet to the head? You won't be walking anymore. Pretty much, Will is not on this mission. I am Gul Dukat, commander of the Cardassian forces, stationed here. We will not fall prey to any more. Maybe a tad dead? Yeah, to any more deception. I declare this base and its personnel to be property of the Cardassian Union. You specters will not stand in my way. Surrender your weapons or be destroyed! Klingons do not surrender! As you wish. Soldiers! Weapons ready! What? He got his ship to attack us? That's such a timid fucking move. Alright, well, bye, asshole. You see in the background, you'll see like a shuttlecraft flying around and stuff like that. The level of detail on this game is very well done, and it's such a shame that I'm never going to be able to play it again in September. What the devil are those What the devil are these Cardassians going on about? Ghosts? We must reach the Federation base. We're almost there. Odd. I'm still not reading any life signs. He's sleeping. They're sleeping too. These bodies. Their wounds don't look like they were caused by those Cardassian weapons. Commander Burnham of the USS Discovery, hailing Federation outpost. Please respond. I repeat, this is Commander Burnham. We must assume the worst. The Cardassians may have penetrated the facility's defenses. Let's regroup on the Artemis and plan our next move. Lovely time for a nap, yes. Yes, indeed. Alright, I'm gonna go with the same crew. There's Will Riker right there. That's Will Riker, 774. Alright, the Gorn, Gul Dukat. Alright, let's just go with our regular crew that we've been using. We'll level up McCoy a little bit. So the writing on this game is actually really good. I feel like the developers did definitely know Star Trek, or they did. We need Will so they can fire at Will. That's funny. Yeah. I think Will's too leveled up. I want to get somebody lower level. That's why I got McCoy. Unknown personnel detected. Error. Memory circuit compromised. Damn thing is going haywire. Looks like we'll have to find our own way in. I suggest we cut through the door. It is the most direct approach. Or I can override the door's security protocols. A more cautious approach might be better. The choices you make during missions can affect their outcomes, unlocking new rewards or alternate paths. I don't know. Let's hack. I've managed to override the door controls. I've also reactivated the base's defense system. We should be somewhat protected if there's any danger ahead. A methodical approach grants the away team quiet passage into the complex. Unaware of what lurks beyond the door, the away team proceeds with caution, raising their defenses. Oh, what? Okay, these clearly aren't Starfleet personnel. Finally, a friendly face. Can you tell us what's happening here? What's happened here? Hostile entities detected. Engaging countermeasures. They are hardly friendly, Doctor. Oh, what? You just scanned me? That's not gonna do much. Alright, well, have fun with that. I'm gonna get, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll get this guy in front. And, oh, we're playing as Bones now? Alright, we'll take care of her. These must be what the Cardassians were talking about. They're ghosts. It's the damnedest thing. One moment they're here, the next they vanish. Could they be some form of holographic projection? Hopefully we'll find answers deeper inside the base. I'm accessing the complex's database. This is a research facility working on something called Project Talos. That would explain the ghosts. These scientists must have been inspired by Talosian illusions. I've had first-hand experience with them, all too real. As in Talos 4? But travel to that planet's forbidden by Starfleet. Blame Spock. You know that aggravating Vulcan too? It's a long story. Chief Scientist Personal Log. We've made a breakthrough with Project Talos. Jesus Christ, I can't speak tonight. Exposing the central logic circuits to various threat scenarios has increased its combat effectiveness by 72.3%. Talos. How are we doing today? All systems are operating within 99.2% of normal parameters. My staff has expressed ethical concerns about subjecting such an advanced artificial intelligence to repeated traumatic combat scenarios. I have to remind them that it's still a computer, not a human being, even considering our recent modifications and recording. So basically, the AI has gone rogue, is what we're getting. It's become Skynet all over again. I have located a storage chest, but I'm having difficulty opening it. This mechanism is most aggravating. Don't look at me. I'm a doctor, not a locksmith. Let me take a look. I have a knack for this kind of thing. Escalating threat level. Engaging intruders. I thought that was Worf for a second. I wasn't really looking at the character. Alright, bye-bye. Raise your allies' morale to allow them to join in with her morale combo. The higher their morale, the higher the chance. Oh, so what is forcing me to do this? Alright. He didn't even go up to him. He just like stabbed the ground. That's funny. Well, it's not going to do much. And this is still the tutorial, don't forget. It's not going to do much with my characters at their level. No, of course not. That's assuming. This is assuming that I'm playing the game for the first time and not replaying chapters. Tricorder scans indicate that these are definitely holograms, but I've never seen one so sophisticated. Holodecks have yet to be invented in your time, obviously. These holograms appear to be some form of automated defense system. They must be generated from somewhere deeper inside the base. Sorry, just gonna read what you said there. 1 second. Would you be happy if someone stabbed the ground? Well, maybe. Security breach in Sector A23. Searching for countermeasures. Stand by. Response found. Experience indicates a 96.32% chance of successful removal of intruders. I recognize her. It is Captain Janeway of the USS Voyager. Let us hope this imitation is not as formidable as the captain herself. Can we switch characters? McCoy is... I'll just use him on... He's too weak to take down Janeway. However, bye-bye Janeway. Oh wait, I didn't aim at Janeway. Bye-bye Janeway. Do you think Janeway was involved in this? Impossible. There's something else at work here. Something nefarious. We should regroup back on the ship. Burn him to Artemis. 3 to beam up. I was about to say burn him to Enterprise. I'm so used to saying that in all the Star Trek stuff. Kirk to Enterprise. 3 to beam up. Maximum. Get us out of here. Sulu. Maximum warp. Alright, anyway, let's... Kirk is in this. We're going to be seeing him soon enough. Let's get our happy crew together. But yeah, it's a shame that this is going down, man. It's really sad, and this is just the start. That's the sad part. I mean, there's so many developers out right now that are saying that are for the fact that gamers don't own games when they buy it digitally. I mean, there's a lot of game developers that have already stated that. Strauss Zelnick being the one that's most talked about, where he says that he's willing to charge people upwards of $300 for a Grand Theft Auto game, and then charge for $100 per hour of gameplay. So, I mean, these assholes exist, and they will monopolize gamers if they feel so inclined. And I mean, this is just the start. This game is just the start. Or this company that made this game, I should say, where they feel that they can take away the ability to own the game come September. Deploying defensive countermeasures. Shields to full power. They've got a mobile force field emitter protecting them. Alright, let's, we'll take out the one at most health. I'm just gonna see what you said there. Apparently, FC27 is a 140-pound version for an annual football title. Games in general aren't the best, yeah. It's pretty sad. What the gaming community has become, both from toxic gamers and toxic game developers. I found another terminal. The files have been partially deleted, but this facility was run by Section 31. Who the devil are they? Section 31 is a clandestine group within Starfleet. They're prepared to do anything to protect the Federation. This base was testing a new form of tactical computer. They discovered an experimental processor capable of granting the device a more human response.
That sounds suspiciously like an emotion chip. It can have unpredictable results.
They were trying to use it to predict the behavior of biological life forms, creating a machine that knows how we think, then using that against us.
What about the researchers? They were here? Where are they now?
Thank you for opening the doors. We lay claim to this base for the Cardassian Union.
Stop firing at us, you idiots! We're flesh and blood, same as you!
I suggest conversing them after we incapacitate them, Doctor.
What? That makes no sense. What do you mean conversing with them after you if you incapacitate them, they're gonna be dead. You're gonna converse with their corpse? Good one, Worf. That was very, very, very logical, yes. I can understand why you're a Klingon and not a Vulcan. How is she still alive? Oh, I was gonna say. Took her a minute to catch on that she died. She's like, wait, I'm supposed to be dead. Oh my god.
We are near the central core. How should we proceed?
Looks like the left path leads to the medical bay. We might find some biomimetic gel there. I found another terminal. The encryption is extremely secure. I don't know if I'd be able to hack it. Let's try it.
A wise decision. We must know more about our enemy if we are to defeat it in combat.
The away team successfully hacks into the terminal, revealing enemies ahead. The away team pushes forward on high alert, raising their defenses. What are we doing? There we go. I found another personnel log. Stand by. Chief Scientist Personal Log. Thanks to the new processor, we're making extraordinary progress. We've programmed Talos to create more realistic and unpredictable holograms. But there have been concerns that the sheer amount of energy required has begun to destabilize some of the secondary systems. There is no cause for alarm, Chief Scientist. Such disruptions are well within the range of acceptable stress parameters. Our work together will proceed as planned. Thank you, Talos. And Log.
Sounds like this Talos has a mind of its own.
Is that Talos behind the force field? Yeah, it is. Okay.
If this is a Starfleet program, it will be programmed to obey our orders. Computer, this is Lieutenant Worf of the USS Enterprise. Cease all aggressive activity at once.
Command not accepted. Primary protocol is protecting the central core. Talos must survive. Alright, let's get rid of the guy at 40.
So weak.
That's overkill. I believe they were dead the first shot, but continue pumping them full of laser. Continuing simulation N32-B. Experience indicates chance of Starfleet intruder survival at 0.007%. All intruders must be terminated. Talos must survive.
Stop attacking us! We're Starfleet officers, even the Klingon! Thank you, Doctor. I think. We should return to the Artemis before attempting to disable the core. It will be heavily protected.
The only downside to this game is the loading screen. Can be very slow sometimes. Let's go. Now, I have streamed this game in the past when I first got it, about 2 years ago. Or so. Maybe 3 now, I guess. 2 years ago. Yeah, it would have been 2 years ago. And the only reason, the original plan was to stream High on Life 2 tonight, but after finding out that this game is shutting down permanently next week, that's why I chose to stream this instead, because we'll never see it again. We're almost at the core, be careful.
I am more than ready to end this.
So weak.
Yeah, let's get rid of their shielding. Let's go overkill on them. Alright. I found another personal log. Emergency log. Talos is no longer following our commands. A mysterious power surge in the core has Talos. What? Has Talos is stuck in a feedback loop. That's bad translation. It thinks our threat response scenarios are real. It's trying to purge the base using the EDH programs. I've sent out a distress call, a distress signal, but I don't know how. A Star Trek game, yeah. So James, I'll talk to you about this in 1 second. Let me just finish this cutscene, and once we do that, I will discuss why I am streaming this tonight. I've sent out a distress signal, but I don't know how much longer we can. Transmission terminated. This blasted machine killing everyone. It can't distinguish between a simulation and reality. Operation parameters uncertain. Extreme measures taken to protect Central Core. Talos must survive. Okay, so this is Star Trek Legends. For those just tuning in now, this is a turn-based role-playing game that released 2 years ago. Unfortunately, this game is permanently being shut down next week. And when I say permanently, I mean not even the offline portion will be playable. The game company that made this game is releasing a mandatory kill switch patch, which will render the game inoperable. You won't be able to play it if you are playing online or offline, and it's gone permanently from gaming history as of next week. So I am streaming this now because we will never be able to play this game again. And the game company is not offering refunds. They are basically con artists, and they have chosen to completely disable this game for everybody who bought it. So, yes, that's basically it. And this goes back to what we have said in the podcast, Stu and I, that digital games, you don't own them. You don't own them. And unfortunately, this never got a physical release. So, yeah. It's really sad, and I really love this game, so it's very depressing that this will be the last time we'll ever see this game. I'm sure other people will be streaming it this week too, but I mean it's yeah, it's sad. I really love this game a lot, and the fact that I'll never be able to play it again after next week is kind of depressing. I'm not gonna lie.
Stand down, Talos!
Hostile entities encountered. Upgrading threat level to Epsilon Orange. Generating defensive measures.
You just had to go and irritate the damn thing.
So weak.
Alright, let's take you down. But everybody from the Star Trek universe is in this game, James. Everybody you can think of. Every version of Star Trek. And you can play as Q. You can play as anybody. Khan's even in this game. Like everybody's in it that you can think of. I'm gonna try to stream this as much as possible before it shuts down, because I don't know. I just feel like it's a part of history, and there's no other Star Trek game that was turn-based. Most Star Trek games were adventure games or ship combat, not turn-based role-playing games. And this game is very unique, and the fact that it's not going to exist after next week is very depressing. Hostile entities have accessed core. Threat level at maximum. Searching files for counter. Searching. Designation tactician required. Expert leadership required. Searching Starfleet files. Subcategory commander.
I think it's trying to find someone strong enough to defeat us.
Result: William T. Riker. First officer. This is like that Star Wars iPhone game, game where the combat is just like this, and every character you can think of is in it. Yeah, it's the same thing. Actually, this game originally came out on cell phones, I think. First officer of the USS Enterprise.
Riker is a trusted friend, but we must remember that these are only holograms.
Let's kill him first. Cocky Riker. I keep forgetting Bones is so under level. Alright. Error. System compromised. Purging excess energy. Defenses will reactivate in 572 seconds.
The core is unprotected. We must strike now.
This machine is responsible for the death of everyone involved in its creation. It's too dangerous. We've got to destroy it.
Perhaps. But on my Enterprise, Commander Data was an android with an intelligence matching that of Talos, and I was honored to call him my friend. Talos seeks to preserve itself. Is that not a sign of sentience?
First a Klingon officer, now a robot? What's gotten into Starfleet in the future? This energy seems to be corrupting the system. If we purge it, we can restart Talos and give him a second chance. Let's repair. I've purged the excess energy from the system and triggered a restart of Talos' core systems. Keep your fingers crossed. Talos has been revived. Will it still be murderous or benign? Well, let's find out. Let's find out. The system is coming back online. Here goes nothing. System online. Identifying Starfleet personnel. Welcome to Talos Base, Dr. McCoy. At least it's learned some manners. We'll disable the distress call. You'll be left alone for a long time, Talos. System diagnostic in progress. Searching for new directives. Thank you for your assistance. Reading a powerful energy source inside the machine. Let me see. Ah! There's some sort of device inside the housing.
Perhaps this is the experimental processor they mentioned.
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before.
Intriguing. This energy pouring out of it appears similar to the ribbon in space that trapped us here in the Nexus.
You're right, man. Let's bring it back to the ship. With any luck, it might tell us more about this damn dimension. Alright, now we're on to the second episode, I believe. Second chapter, which deals with Captain Kirk. Captain James T. Kirk. So let's go. Let's go take care of these bastards. Oh yeah, this episode deals with the Gorn. That's right. The Gorn capture Captain Kirk, and you have to get him back. So each episode is a different story. So we already finished with the AI one. The AI is done. We don't have to worry about that anymore. So this mission now deals with Kirk being captured by the Gorn. And we have to just basically save him and bring him on our crew.
Ah, Dr. McCoy, a pleasure to hear your voice, and you as well, Michael, after all this time.
Wait, you two know each other? How?
A story for another time. Unfortunately, Captain Kirk is missing. The shuttle he has aboard has vanished. He was aboard has vanished. Long-range scans detect a Federation distress signal on Trigon 7, the planet you are orbiting. It could be from the captain. Your assistance in locating him would be appreciated. Enterprise out.
Was that really him? Was it Spock? No. His resonant signature is consistent with the Nexus. The real Spock is still out there. Somewhere.
Then he is no more than a phantom. Still, we do not know if the Kirk he described is real or not. We should investigate.
Have you found the human whose signal we intercepted? No, the commander won't be pleased. Wait! Over there! Federation dogs! The commander will be happier when we bring her prisoners of war. Weapons ready.
Romulans! If they are searching for Captain Kirk, he is in grave danger.
First time I've ever seen one. There's been no contact with them since the war ended a century ago.
Count yourself lucky. My Enterprise was the first to see them since then. I wish they'd kept their distance.
My tricorder shows a storm blowing in. We better move quickly.
How do you know Spock anyway? Were you students together at the Vulcan Science Academy?
We're siblings, Doctor, and before you ask, I was adopted.
Huh. You do seem a little green-blooded.
I'm detecting a Starfleet beacon from within that shuttle.
No sign of Jim. He must still be out there. We should check the shuttlecraft's logs. We should proceed with caution and scan the area. There may be more Romulans cloaked nearby.
I feel like recovering the ship's logs is more... Logs show Captain Kirk was the pilot. No sign of where he went from here, but they indicate... What? They indicate where... I don't understand. Where? Oh, where. They spelled where wrong. Okay. But they indicate where weapons fired before the shuttle landed.
There shall be no sign of you either.
Romulans have advanced upon the away team. Prepare for battle.
Stop! This is as far as you go. What have you done with Captain Kirk?
The captain is in very good hands, but it is a pity you'll never see him again.
Says you.
So weak.
I should have gone after the 35 with bones. His attack is so weak.
Well, sounds like he's alive at least. But for how long in Romulan hands? We must find him. Spark to Artemis Away Team. I must commend your efforts. You've handled the situation with near Vulcan precision. Our scans indicate another Romulan encampment within several kilometers of your present position. It is likely they are holding Captain Kirk nearby. Right. We're making progress. Like I said, over the next couple of days, because the game is ending next week, we are going to probably stream quite a little bit of this. I like to keep it in gaming history, if I can. Because, like I said, it's not going to exist after next week. So far, they're one of the only game companies I know that is launching a literal nuke patch to nuke the game from existence. I don't know of any other game that's done that, because most games, when they are delisted, they still make it so that if you have it in your library, you can play it. But this one is making it so that anybody who has this game in their library, regardless, is still not going to be able to play it, which is very depressing.
You fools run blindly towards your death.
Empty words from a coward's mouth. To battle.
Yeah, let's go after you. Or she's gonna beam down another person. I figured she was gonna do that. Alright, let's take care of you. Bones is gonna be next. He can probably take down her health a little bit. I don't think he's gonna reach it at 0. But he will definitely, Oh god, barely even took it down. Alright, let's just heal then. Sub-Commander, what is your status? Respond.
Sela, you bring dishonor to the name of Tasha Yar.
I'm working for the good of my people. I haven't betrayed them like you have.
You fool! You're trapped in this Nexus just like we are.
Nexus? What nonsense is this? She doesn't know what she's part... that... She doesn't know. What if she's part of this place?
Enough of this! Where is Captain Kirk?
If you value your lives, you will forget your captain. Farewell, I can't imagine we'll meet again.
A Romulan encampment, hastily abandoned. We should search it for clues to Kirk's location.
That device over there looks like a comms unit. I'll try to hack its logs. Yeah, that's what I do. The Romulans have purged the files, but I've been able to restore fragments of the log. Looks like they were in contact with an unidentified vessel.
No doubt, cloaked conveniently out of sight.
I found Sela's position as well. If we hurry, we might be able to reach Captain Kirk before they leave the planet.
Hacking the jammy beacon has informed the away team of Sela's location. Prepared for combat, the away team receives an attack bonus.
Alrighty. Of course, bones. Alright, 12... He's already lost that much health? That's crazy. Alright, take care of you. She's gonna beam someone else down, isn't she? Oh! Oh, goodbye. That was helpful. No sooner do I heal than I don't heal, apparently. Alright. That was helpful. Alright, well, let's just take care of it. Shit! I didn't mean to use that on, oh, okay. That was a, shitty move. Alright. Well, he's dead anyway, so that works. I definitely need to heal Bones, on the next mission. Oh, there's Sela. You again? I'm surprised you were able to sneak up on our position. How positively Romulan of you.
You won't get away with this. Hand over Captain Kirk.
Should I be threatened by a doctor? Your self-righteousness bores me. Let's get this over with. And dead. Alright. Okay, bye, Bones. Son of a bitch.
God damn it!
Useless doctor. Alright, anyway, let's continue on. We really need to level up Bones a little bit more. The hell is she doing? We can still see you, ma'am!
Wait!
Hold your fire.
Your mother would have fought until the end.
My mother was a fool who died running away. You should know that while we were busy skirmishing, Captain Kirk was ushered off-world. He's safely aboard a warbird as we speak.
To where? What are you devils planning?
He's of no value to us. To others, however, he's a tantalizing prize.
You will tell us Captain Kirk's location.
Very well. There's no way you're going to save him. I'm just an engineer, Captain Grotto. How you doing, Lewis?
Ah, Captain Kirk, I'm just an engineer. I don't know. Trying to save the warp core from blowing up in your face.
Very well, there's no way you're going to save him. He's being held by Romulan High Command as a prisoner of war. The Empire is planning to exchange him for an alliance with the Gorn. I would hurry if I were you. The Gorn aren't known for their hospitality.
Ha! Ha
ha! That's what that reminded me of. Nelson.
Ha ha!
Nelson from The Simpsons. Alright. Well, fuck it. We'll just use all four of these. I'm not using McCoy anymore. He's just too weak to deal with shit. He takes way too much damage because he's so under level. No point. Alright.
Let's go. Let's find Captain Kirk.
Yeah, Lewis, this is a game that's being delisted permanently. If you have the digital copy, this game only came out digitally. It never came out physically. But if you have the digital copy, next week is when it'll be totally nuked, so you won't be able to play it anymore. What is that?
You wouldn't have met one yet, but Jim Kirk did. They're called the Gorn.
It seems the Universal Translator is having difficulty with the Gorn language.
He is challenging us to battle. Prepare yourselves.
Okay. You're at 84, so... Oh, you're both at 84. Oh. How much did I pay for it? I bought it 2 years ago, and it was $30. If you look it up online, you'll see thousands upon thousands of people are pissed off that this game is getting a they're releasing a kill switch patch for it next week that basically renders the game unplayable, whether you play it online or offline. You don't own the game anymore as of next week. It's being permanently removed from everybody's digital library. So there's a lot of petitions and a lot of complaints about it, and that's why I'm streaming it tonight, because I'm not going to be able to next week. Worf, you speak Gorn?
Not expressly, but as a Klingon warrior, one has a knack for reading between the lines.
What? Why? Even the offline? That really sucks. Yeah, so my understanding is CBS is forcing the company to permanently shut down this game. I'm not sure. That's what I've read from the game company, but I have the funniest feeling that's not the case. I feel like they're just scammers. And that's what a lot of people are saying. If you go on Steam and read the reviews for this, the reviews were amazing like last year, but the reviews now are like 1-star reviews, because once everybody found out that the company is nuking the game, everybody's pissed. And so a lot of people are calling the company that made this game con artists. And like scammers, basically. I'm picking up a Romulan transmission originating nearby.
It must be the unit escorting Captain Kirk.
Maybe. Let me see if I can intercept the signal.
Proceed to the designated location. We look forward to meeting with your ambassador in person. Be wary of pests that may interfere with our meeting.
Tomalak out. That is Tomalak, a Romulan commander. My Enterprise has had several encounters with him. He is duplicitous and will stop at nothing to meet his goal.
Commander Tomalak has ordered you eliminated, Federation pests.
Alright, 72. We'll get you taken care of first. Oh, one more beam down. Alright, fair enough. Bye. I always like the backgrounds of this game. That's the one thing I really like, is the backgrounds are always awesome, because it's always something happening differently. Per each mission, basically. For each away mission you go on, whatever. It's very well done.
I have found a piece of Romulan technology. It seems to be the source of the transmissions.
I might be able to access it and replay more of their communications.
I'm picking up Gorn life signs over that ridge. They might lead us to Jim.
Let's intercept the transmission. We're through. It'll take a few minutes to route the data stream to my pads.
The away team has recovered the Romulan transmissions and Kirk's location.
Commander Tomalak, the meeting with the Gorn delegates commences as planned. Are we really forging an alliance with these brutes? My dear Sub-Commander, you shouldn't be unkind to our hosts. After all, they will be on the front line when we expand into Federation space. Brilliant, Commander. What of the Federation spies we've detected? Dispose of them quickly. They must not interfere with our meeting.
Oh, there it is. Really? Well, you know what? Take Extreme Blaster Fire. Phaser Fire, I should say.
Just ahead. Keep your voices down. There's something happening.
Something is right. I see Romulans and Gorn.
We've made good on our promise to deliver Kirk. Now, do we have your support?
The Nest Father appreciates your gift as he approaches the Great Shedding.
It's using a translator device. I'm surprised the Gorn have a tool meant for diplomacy.
The one known as Kirk is on his way to the Nest Father's base, but before we speak further, I assume the Federation troops stalking behind those rocks aren't your allies.
My apologies. We will see to...
Oh, well, my bot's repeating all the dialogue. I love when my bot does that.
My apologies. We will see to this intrusion.
Alright, 213. Bye-bye, Tomalot. I'm assuming that was Tomalot. Must have been. It's either that or his sub-commander or whatever. Either way, dead. Much like the Gorn. Bye-bye. Now, the question on everybody's mind. Did we get Captain Kirk? We will find out.
Do you think this is over? My warbird waits in orbit. I'll return and blast you to atoms.
Dramatic fella. He's right out of one of those old Earth cereals Sulu loves so much. Spock to Artemis. Spock to Artemis away, team. We've been following the situation from here. With Tomalot's defeat, we've been able to intercept Romulan transmissions indicating where the Gorn are holding Captain Kirk. I will send you the coordinates. It is imperative to reach the Captain before it is too late. Alright. Making progress. Maybe we've got Captain Kirk now. We'll see. We shall see. Captain Kirk must be nearby. But among these rocks, it's like finding a needle in the proverbial haystack. Can you try tracking his communicator? He might have managed to hide it when he was captured. It's working! He's close!
That's a lot of Gorn, I'm telling you. It's a fantastic number of Gorn. Look, they're even laughing at me. It's fantastic. Okay, they're all gonna die now.
Alright, let's get rid of you first. What? Oh, what? That is not what I wanted to hit. Okay, well, that was a waste of, That just lowers their, That just lowers their morale. I mean, that was... What the hell? It barely even phases me. If I was lower level, that would probably take a significant chunk of my damage, but because I've leveled up these characters so much, it really doesn't do anything. Why would the NCC 1701D shuttlecraft be on this planet? That's kind of weird. I realize that we're in the Nexus and it's a separate timeline and everything, but that doesn't make any sense that the Enterprise D shuttlecraft would just be, like, landing and taking off of the planet every few minutes. Good animation, though. What on earth happened to them? It's Jim! Jim happened to them! We should scan the area to see which way he went.
One of the Gorn is still alive. Perhaps he will have knowledge of Captain Kirk.
I'm no herpetologist, Mr. Worf, but maybe there's something I can do for him. Yeah, why not? Well, this minor miracle looks like he'll pull through. He's pointing east. That might be the direction the captain escaped to. The Gorn has been saved by the away team and has indicated the captain is headed east. That's not okay. He could have gone after, like, alright, anyway. He could have gone after somebody else and taken a bit of damage down, but he'd rather attack a rock, I guess.
So, the Gorn brought you here as well. You'll hand over your equipment, or we'll take it from you.
We're hardly prisoners. We're here for my friend.
First one to bring down the Klingon gets his bat'leth.
There! You got my bat'leth. Right to the face. That better? I mean, it's kind of what you wanted. Jim! Is that you, man? Bones, I've never been happier to see you. But, what on earth are you doing here? Who are your friends? Commander Burnham of the USS Discovery, it's a pleasure, Captain.
And I am Lieutenant Worf of the Enterprise. It's an honor, Captain. I studied your exploits at the Academy. They were most impressive.
The USS Discovery? A Klingon on the Enterprise? An Enterprise from the future, Jim. Wherever we ended up has scrambled the timeline. That would explain Romulans and the Gorn working together. Follow me. We've got work to do. Well, he sure looks like the real deal. Worf, what do you say? Tell me that's Jim over there.
I'm afraid not, Doctor. It is another one of the Nexus's creations. But I believe we should follow him. Let us see how this plays out.
These are the Gorn I gave the slip. Cunning devils. Let's take them by surprise. What? No makeshift dynamite this time?
Enterprise to Captain Kirk. I am glad to see you are well, Captain.
Spock, it's good to hear your voice, but we're not leaving yet. The Gorn and Romulans are planning something.
Captain, we must regroup before they enact their plan. We must be prepared when they make their move.
Alrighty, well, we're making progress through the story. There's a lot of chapters, and I don't know if we're going to ever get through all of this before the game shuts down next week, but I'm going to try. Tomorrow I'm probably not going to be streaming this. I'll stream something else, but maybe the next day I'll stream more of this. I do kind of want to cover it before it vanishes forever from gaming history. So, Captain, any idea why does this Gorn, father of Ness, want you so badly? I wasn't sure at first.
until they referred to me as his greatest adversary. You mean it's the same one you fought after the Cestus 3 attack? It's the only Gorn I've ever met, as Spock would say. It's... Yeah. Cestus 3? The frontier colony? That's the one. The Gorn attacked it, but before we could defeat them, the Gorn captain and I were taken by a powerful race called the Metrons. They stuck the two of us on a desolate world and had us fight it out for their amusement. I won, barely. Spared the Gorn's life.
And now he thanks you for your mercy by plotting with the Romulans.
Well, we didn't part on the best of terms. Captain, it's possible that all of these enemies may just be creations of this dimension we're trapped in. This Nexus. Well, they certainly hit hard enough to be real. And I certainly feel real. Can we really take the chance they're not? Alright. I love how it has Kirk there, but he's not actually fighting on our team. Your characters are quite strong. Did you level up? How many times? These characters that I'm playing as are characters that I've gone through a majority of the game with already, outside of this playthrough. I'm not really playing this from the very beginning. I'm just replaying chapters. I don't want to start a whole new game for a game that's shutting down in, a week's time. So we're going with characters that are already heavily leveled up. But as you'll see as we progress through more and more missions, they're gonna take a lot more damage because they're not max level characters, not even close. I think level 99 is the max level for this game, and I'm at like level 62 or 63 or something like that. More Gorn guards. They must be where the Nest Father is waiting.
They will not block our way for long.
Wait,
take it from me. Gorn don't go down as easy as you think. Bones, thoughts? We could try sneaking around, or you can try a diplomatic approach. But do you really think these lizards will listen? As a xenoanthropologist, I think I might have an idea. Let's negotiate. We, the weaker species, humbly submit ourselves to the authority of the Nest Father. We come to swear fealty to his name. Long may he reign.
You are wise not to think you could best him or us in combat. You may proceed.
I'm impressed, Burnham. I wasn't sure it would work, but some species are more susceptible to flattery than others. Diplomacy with the Gorn has allowed the away team to pass the guards peacefully. The away team receives a morale bonus.
Those are Romulans ahead. They must be part of the delegation.
Let's end this alliance before it gets started.
Yes.
Ah, really? More? Okay, well, let's take care of the one at 76. I was gonna say, how is she still standing? She was at 0 health. It always, whenever Picard fires, there's always a delay. When he takes him down to 0 health, there's always a delay before they respond, realizing, oh, I'm dead.
Hold up. I think I hear voices coming from inside there.
You're right. And they sound human. Or prisoners, maybe?
The door is locked. We must get inside.
Thank you. We were captured while on a mission to find dilithium deposits. We accidentally wandered too close to Gorn's space, and they didn't take kindly to the intrusion. Kirk to Enterprise, Spock, we've freed captured Starfleet officers. Do to beam up. The away team saved a group of Federation scientists, who reward the away team with some supplies. Really? Oh, fine. Take blaster fire galore. Phaser fire. I always say blaster. I don't know why I keep saying blaster. Phaser fire. Blaster is from Star Wars. So it is you.
And you, my oldest, finest adversary.
Why are you doing this? I let you live.
Before you, human Kirk, I was unbeaten, a champion of my people. Until you bested me. For all my strength and might, I tasted defeat for the first time, and at the hands of a lesser species.
You think I cheated you? Unfairly robbed you of your prestige?
Cheated? No, human Kirk. You won with ingenuity and bravery. The only worthy opponent I had ever faced. Now come, let's see us.
What? Let's see us see?
Let us see if you can do so again.
He's not even in them. Alright, well, bye. I'm assuming that was him. Definitely had the health to be a boss of sorts. A mini boss. Oh no, not my force field! Whatever will I do? It's a good thing I have weapons.
You have defeated me once more. You are as I wished, a great final opponent, human Kirk.
You hit just as hard as I remember. If I hadn't had help. So wait, you did all this for a fight? Allied yourself with the Romulans just so you two could punch each other?
Allies? No. They are an untrustworthy people. Their only purpose for us was as fodder in a war against the Federation.
So you never planned on working with them?
Human Kirk, you taught me what all the jewels on my homeworld could not. Sometimes your wits are the greatest weapon.
I am most disappointed, Nest Father. I thought our people had found common ground. Oh, that's Tomalak. I am most disappointed, Nest Father. I thought our people had found common ground. You know, Tomalak, the last time I encountered your people, they didn't appear so eager to wage war. The Empire has changed a great deal since your time, Captain Kirk. You were a legend to my people, but often legends are full of lies. I will give you one more chance, Nest Father. Ally yourselves with me, or be destroyed.
Your empty threats betray your cowardice. You are unworthy of an alliance.
Please take your time to think it over. After all, once you've been eliminated, perhaps your people will choose a more amenable leader. You have one Romulan hour. I look forward to your surrender. That doesn't give us much time. We've got to prepare for the Romulan assault. Alright, let's keep going, keep making progress. We're going to stream this as long as we can. It's going to be over 2 hours, I think, because, like I said, the game is permanently gone from history next week. So it's important to catalog as much of this as we can, because it's a shame that it's being permanently discontinued, both online and offline.
Your leader failed to honor the terms of our agreement. We do not tolerate betrayal.
The Artemis is detecting weapons powering up on the Romulan warbird in orbit.
Girk Enterprise, Spock, why don't you give our new friends on the Artemis, is it, a helping hand?
Aye, Captain. Moving the Enterprise to intercept the Romulan vessel. We'll stay behind and help get the Gorn to safety. Romulans are beaming down. We have to deal with them first. We'll go with the... yes. First. Alright, yeah, we'll go with the 90. Take you down. Hey, Adventure Game Hotspot, how you doing, man? Great to have you here. So I don't know if you heard about this. This is all in the news lately for the gaming news, but this game is permanently being shut down next week. The developers of this game are releasing a patch that nukes the entire game. So regardless of whether you have it in your digital library or not, you will not be able to play it either online or offline as of next week. So because of that, I decided that tonight we would play a bit of this game, quite a little bit of it, and remember the game for what it was, which was a great turn-based Star Trek role-playing game. And it's a shame that it's come to this, that this is now one of the first companies to say, hey, just because you bought this game digitally does not mean you own it. And in fact, we are taking away all your rights to play this game next week. It's really sad what the gaming world has become. But we because of that, we are showcasing this game before its permanent demise next week. And for me, it's a more somber because, like, I really loved this game. I really did. You don't see Star Trek turn-based role-playing games very often, if at all. aside from the shitty cell phone ones. There's never really been one on consoles that was, or PC for that matter, that was decent. This one's really well done. The writing's really good. The amount of characters that you have in this that you can pick from. You can play as Q, you can play as Khan, you can... everybody from Star Trek history is in this game.
I hear something down that corridor. Sounds like more headed this way. Here is where we should make our stand. There is enough debris that we could construct a barricade.
Or we can force these bulkhead doors closed to buy some time. Let's see. I say we open the door.
Well done, Worf. Remind me not to arm wrestle you later.
The away team has avoided an encounter with the Romulans.
Over there, the commander wants none of them left alive.
Publishers and devs should prepare the games with an end-of-life plan upon release. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. I disagree with any time you purchase a game, you should own it. I'm not renting a game for like close to $100. That's insane. I'm not saying this game was $100. I'm using that as an example. This game was $30. But regardless, having paid for that game, I should theoretically own it, not a license to be able to play it until you take away that license from me. And this is the only time I've ever experienced this. All the other times, all the other games that I have, even though they've been delisted from storefronts, I can still play them. This is the only one that I have experienced so far that they're taking away the ability to ever play this game again by next week. Doesn't matter if you have it in your library or not. None of that matters, because they're just planning to take that away from us. The ability to play this game. A patch is being released next week, mandatory patch. You have no choice but to accept this patch. Because what are you going to do? If you're going to go offline for the rest of your life? Like, I mean... Assets should be made available for self-support once they kill the hosting. I agree. Now, the company... I did some research, and the company that made this game is claiming that they're being forced to shut down the game by CBS. Whether that's true or not, I have no idea. I cannot verify that claim because CBS aren't very approachable at all. But I don't put it past CBS doing that, because in the past CBS has gone after Star Trek fans for creating fan content and has threatened them with legal action. So I would not put it past CBS to say, hey, shut down your game or else... permanently shut down your game or else we're going to sue you. Which is ironic, considering CBS's name is plastered all over the main menu of this game, so I don't know. I'm guessing the license... My understanding is the gaming license for Star Trek is now owned by Daedalic Entertainment out of Germany. And they're the ones who made the recent Star Trek Voyager game. And I think that possibly they are the rights holders to Star Trek games at the moment. And so because of that, CBS is cleaning house and getting rid of all the other Star Trek games which no longer have licenses to operate. So Star Trek Resurgence, Star Trek Prodigy, Star Trek Legends. Licensing rights should be transferred. I agree. It's really sad, and I'm really depressed to see this game go. Because it's really good. The writing is really good. They did a good job. You can tell that the people who wrote the script for this game, they know Star Trek. That device over there looks like another piece of Romulan technology.
They must have beamed it in when the attack began.
Should be third-party agreements. Yeah, I agree. It's transmitting our location to the warboard in orbit. We need to disable it. Well, let's do it. We just need to figure out a way to turn this off. Is there a button, or...
Just shoot the thing and let's keep moving.
That works.
The away team disables the Romulan device, giving them a defense bonus in upcoming battles.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's really sad to me, and sadly, this is the first part. You know what I mean? Because I can guarantee you that now that this company is getting away with that, others are going to follow suit. And pretty soon, we're going to see a gaming industry where you don't own the rights to any games. I mean, Sony has officially announced that not only are they getting rid of, disc-based games, but the current disc-based games that you buy, you still have to go online, and you still have to verify your license. So, even disc-based games on Sony consoles force you to have a digital license. So the last time you physically owned Medium on a console would have been the PS3. Because they didn't do the licensing stuff back then. It only started PS4 and PS5. And they have no intentions of reversing on that. Sony has officially announced that they don't care. Oh, I want to see that. I want to see that video. I'm excited to see that video. Please, if you can, link it in Stu's Discord when you upload it. I would love to watch that. It's just very depressing for me. I don't know. I feel like, well, what's the point in me buying games in this day and age? Back then, when I bought games, I owned the game! It was mine! I owned it! Nowadays, I don't own anything. I'm renting for like hundreds of dollars. Like literally, hundreds of dollars gone towards gaming, and I don't even own any fucking games. I don't have anything to prove for it. I got my PS3 games on disc. I got my PS2 games on disc, but that's it. PS4 doesn't count because you don't own the game. You own the license. Even if they're disc-based games, you don't own the game. You just own the license. And that only started with PS4. I mean, it's bad. It's really bad.
Must I do everything myself? If my troops can't kill the lot of you, I'll gladly finish the job.
I'm driving and listening to your rant. It's not a rant, Stu. Just because I speak passionately about something doesn't mean it's a rant. I'm just upset. I am upset. I won't lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that I'm not upset over what's going on with the gaming industry. Because I am. I'm very upset. I'm very upset that this is going to be the last time I'll ever be able to play this game. Because next week it's being permanently nuked. So I am very upset. And I'm telling you that this is only the first part. What? I'm just what's wrong with it? Being a Rand, I ran all the time? What? I don't understand. I feel like maybe that was a typo. I don't know what you're saying, sir. how upset too, but I figured that if they do this, then I got lots of older games to play. Sorry, touch text to speak. Ah, gotcha, buddy. Yeah, no, it's really depressing. I do want to do a podcast with you on this because I'm very upset about this. This is the worst news I could have gotten. And I actually had trouble sleeping last night, just thinking in my head how many games I'm going to lose. It's just disgusting, bro.
My strength.
But this is the first one to get the nuke. As I said, the developers have stated that as of September 3rd is the cutoff, and the September 3rd is when they are releasing a mandatory patch that you can't get away from. That as soon as that patch installs onto this game, it nukes the single player and the online, and making the game non-playable. And the developers also stated no refunds. No refunds. Congratulations, assholes! You just bought a $30 game from us that you can't fucking play. Well, needless to say, when that happens, I'm going to be contacting Sony directly, and I'm going to be bitching. And I'm not going to be friendly about it either, because I am going to ask for a refund. I am not paying for a game that I can't play. Simple matter. I pay for something, and it's in their clause. So they can't really fight me on that, because it's in their clause that if you buy something, you own the rights to play it. It's in their rules. They can't get away from that. So I have the funniest feeling I will get a refund, but we'll see. I'll keep you up to date on that. Nest Father, I'm glad to see you pulled through. I hope this time we can depart on more friendly terms.
Yes, leave my blessing. I can depart for the great shedding with pride.
Great shedding? That sounds ominous.
I am dying, human Kirk, rotting away from a disease that blackens the scale and renders our blood toxic. Forgive me for capturing you, but I wish to die like a warrior, not like a hatchling cowering by its egg.
Black scale? That sounds like Pathiorix, a sword disease. The Federation cured that 20 years ago. With any luck, I can resequence the gene therapy involved so it might work for your species.
There is a cure? You and your kind are wonders, human Kirk. You would make much better allies than the Robulans, I think. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude, and perhaps a new era between our people.
Wait, is that a...
My soldiers found it recently. Some artifact they claim.
It's called gonorrhea? What?
Some artifact they claim lay deep in the sand. So hot that it turned everything around it to glass. Odd, isn't it?
Odd doesn't begin to describe this. This artifact is similar to the one that powered Talos. This cannot be a coincidence. One device might be an outlier, but two? There's something at work here. We need to beam back to the Artemis and study them properly. Spock to Captain Kirk. Sir, we have neutralized the Romulan warbird. Are you and Dr. McCoy ready to beam back aboard the Enterprise? And that looks like our cue to beam out as well. What do you say, Bones? Are you ready to head for home? I'm sorry, Jim. My place is with Burnham and Worf. You see, you aren't even real, my friend. What do you mean I'm not real?
One moment. I'm getting an energy reading, and it's growing.
From the artifact?
No, this is coming from somewhere else. The signature appears to resemble some sort of wormhole, and it's forming right on top of us.
The text-to-speech is really making you feel like an idiot, Stu. Honey, are they what? That's. I was wondering. I thought I was like talking to like Peg from Married with Children for a second. Honey, ow.
Hey, not tonight, Peg. I got a headache.
You sound like that alien from Star Trek Twifit Anniversary. Of the very first episode, the alien that goes a child. You know what? Maybe talk to me when you get home. I have no idea. I feel like I need Google Translator to understand you tonight, Stu. I hope the convention you went to was fun, though. Or the event, the little thing you went to tonight. But yeah, it's very depressing what's going on with the gaming industry, and it's only getting worse because of people who, like the CEO of Ubisoft and you know the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, who are both heavily in support of not owning games and only owning licenses for games. So with companies like that behind the fact that they feel like you shouldn't own a game and only be paying for a license, the industry is not looking good. It's really not. And the stuff that comes out of Strauss Zelnick's mouth, the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, really pisses me off. Because he'll say stuff like, oh, I can charge up to $300 for GTA and people will buy it. And then as soon as he says that, then he says, oh, also, I want to charge per hour of gameplay. $100 per hour of gameplay. Like, what is this man doing? What is his end goal here? He's just trying to manipulate the entire system to his own fucking advantage? But pay us $80 for a game, right? Exactly. None of it's worth it. God, I remember back in the day when I bought a Sierra game and I actually fucking owned it. Or a LucasArts game. Now I don't. Modern games? You're renting them for $100. If not more.
Ata! This atmosphere burns hotter than the fire caverns of Borath.
I'll take your word for it. The ship's picking up a long-range Mayday transmission. Federation by the sound of it. Look over there, towards those hills. There's some sort of device half buried in the sand. Could it be coming from that? No, but scans show massive amounts of energy contained inside that thing. Enough to knock a starship out of orbit. Should we investigate? No, let's just leave it. Yeah, I think so. What a good idea. We should find the Mayday signal first. Could be injured survivors. A trail leads away from the device. Perhaps once used by those who built it, the away team has discovered an alternate path. See, the Enterprise D shuttlecraft is down again. They must be really bored on the Enterprise D. They keep on landing the shuttle and taking it off of the planet's surface without even leaving it. Is this like flying lessons while we're being attacked? Now remember, Bob, the accelerator is right there. Shuttlecrafts don't take off that fast, by the way. That would be dangerous if they just zoomed out that quickly. They'd be colliding into mountains. What the hell are they wearing?
Starfleet scum! You thought you could kidnap the great Gul Dukat?
We didn't kidnap anyone. Lower your weapons.
It is pointless to reason with Cardassians, Burnham.
You'll pay for this treachery with your lives!
No, let's kill you first, because you're a loudmouth. That should theoretically kill him. Right? Right? No? Okay. Well, hit him over the head with a bat left. There we go. Oh good, another one beamed down. Well, let's go apeshit with you with a phaser.
Quick, Captain, do the baseball.
Yes, Jimmy Kirk. Welcome, by the way. Great to have you here. We're playing this since it's being shut down next week permanently, and will never be able to be played again. Sucks monkey fuck, but what are you gonna do? We gotta play it before it ends. Keep it in memory on this channel. It really is depressing because it is such a good turn-based role-playing game, and not just Star Trek, just in general. It's a very good turn-based role-playing game, and I'm hoping that somewhere down the road maybe they get the rights to bring this back. I don't see it happening, obviously, but it'd be nice if it did. Again, I feel like this goes back to CBS just being tyrants and, doing the thing that CBS does, which is to constantly lay the smackdown on anybody who makes anything Star Trek related.
There are several sets of footprints here, most likely Cardassian. A large group passing right through the dune.
They're headed straight for the Mayday signal. There's a smaller set of footprints heading off to the side, around the dune. It might be a shortcut. Yeah, let's explore the alternate path. If that side trail means we can beat the Cardassians to the beacon, it's a risk worth taking. Exploring the narrow path reveals a shortcut through the rocks. The away team has discovered an alternate path. Oh. Oh, we got Latinum? That's cool. Command Protomatter. Okay. Mediocre. I was hoping for, there's one object you can get that allows you to, recruit a new crew member. Fortunately, we didn't get that. Oh well. Now, I have played this game in the past on this channel. I played it 2 years ago when I first purchased it. But now that it is being taken away from us, I think I'm going to be playing it quite a little bit this week on this channel. Showcase as much of it as I can. Not just for you guys, but for my own memory. I mean, because I don't know. I'm never gonna play it again, right? And I don't know. Be nice to document it, I suppose. I'm just thinking in my head how many other games are going to follow suit now. Like, I mean, because I've got so many delisted games in my library, and how many of those are going to be not working next month? Like, it's just such a joke. Yes, they do, Jimmy Kirk. They're releasing what they call, what are they called? Kill switch. They're called kill switch patches. Kill switch patches means that it's a patch, a mandatory patch that gets installed onto your game that makes it unplayable. It literally makes the game so you cannot play it. It locks out your game so you won't be able to play it ever again. And they're releasing those patches for delisted games next month. So yes, this is actually a thing that is happening. And this game is on the firing squad. One of the main ones on the firing squad, actually. For being nuked. Sucks, man! Unpatch it. I'm playing it on the console. Nobody's gonna unpatch it on console. No. Maybe if it was on PC, sure. I mean, it is on PC, but I'm not. I don't even think it works like that either on PC, because it's through Steam on PC. I think when you buy games on Steam, it's routed. The game is routed through Steam. So no, I don't think there's a way around it. I really don't, because of how it was done. I think that it's gone. It's just gone for good as of next month. It's technically a week away, isn't it? Something like that. A week and a half. It sucks! Ye of little faith. Well, no, I have plenty of faith. I just don't think it's going to happen, sir. I don't. The amount of shit that is going on this year with, not owning games. Games are designed differently than they were back in the 80s, though.
Ahead of us, a crashed Starfleet shuttle.
USS what? Oh, Orinoco. Oh, shit. I thought that was a D. USS Orinoco. What's that from? That's from DS9, isn't it? Yeah, it's from DS9. That even looks like a DS9 shuttle. That's the source of the Mayday. Hurry, let's look for survivors. I swear I remember the Orinoco was like named in the first episode of DS9. I'm pretty sure. I think. I don't know. Either way, everybody from every version of Star Trek is in this. We will, once we're done with our playthrough tonight, I'll go through all the characters that we have unlocked and can unlock and whatever. What's Guinan gonna do? What is Guinan gonna do if I take her on a away team mission? Was she gonna throw glasses of drinks at people? I mean, some of these characters are very strange to have on the away team, I will say, but... Oh, look, there's Soren. Dr. Tolian Soren. Alright, anyway. Oh, are we fighting the Borg now? I guess we're on the next mission. We're fighting the Borg. Cool. Let's go!
Let's show those Borg who's boss. Kick their ass.
I don't recognize the shuttle type.
It is a runabout from Deep Space Nine, Doctor. After your time.
I knew it! I knew it was DS9. The shape of the shuttle? Hell yeah. Nobody's here, but the debris field stretches over the dunes. Scan. The data from the ship's computer says the pilot was somebody named Odo?
Odo is an old colleague of mine, a changeling in charge of security on Deep Space Nine.
The manifest says he was transporting a prisoner named Gul Dukat to Bajor to stand trial.
Gul Dukat, one of the worst wretches the Federation has ever dealt with. We must recapture him immediately.
Scanning the ship's logs has revealed that the pilot was Odo, who is nowhere to be found. The away team advances on high alert, receiving a defense bonus. But yeah, Stu has been streaming over the last little bit some turn-based role-playing games on his channel as well, and I gotta say, this is one of my favorites out of all turn-based. Normally I'm not really a big fan of turn-based role-playing games. I've never been too much of a fan of it. I think the only time I've ever appreciated it was Final Fantasy VII, the original. The remake's way better, obviously, because it's a hack and slash. So there's no turn-based in the remake. But I mean, the original Final Fantasy VII is amazing to me. And I think I only really appreciated it more for its story. I wasn't really... the combat was hit or miss with me because, as I said, not a big turn-based fan. But this and Final Fantasy VII are the two turn-based games I kind of appreciate.
Federation fools, cease your pursuit of Gul Dukat. You have no authority here.
Now the Cardassian presence here makes sense. They're attempting to rescue their commander.
Alright, let's get rid of you.
Looks like some kind of a starship graveyard. Judging by the damage, they were all down by the same weapon that struck the shuttle.
The footprints lead directly through it.
Looks like a dust storm's closing in. Better hurry or we'll be breathing sand.
I'd say we explore.
Over there, that looks like a piece of a tracking cuff.
Speaking from experience,
he must have tried to knock it off. We can use this piece to track him.
a tracking cuff confirms that Ducat is close. The away team pushes down an alternate path in pursuit of him. In pursuit of him? Pursuit. It's weird language in this game. I feel like the developers of this game, English is not their fluent language, because I've noticed a lot of odd spelling choices throughout this tonight. It's 24th century English. That's crazy. Yeah, I hope not. Count me out if I have to talk like that in Starfleet. Really? Well, you know what? Take that. You're gonna beam down here. By the way, to anybody new who is watching, consider liking and subscribing. I cover PS4, PS5, PC, and VR games. Soon to be PS1, PS2, PS3, Xbox, NES, Super NES, and Sega Dreamcast. If there's any games you guys want me to stream on this channel, please let me know. But yes, for the rest of this week, I think I'm going to stream as much of Star Trek Legends as possible, only because it's going to be gone soon, and it's a piece of history that should be documented, piece of gaming history that should be documented, as it's one of the few Star Trek turn-based role-playing games that is actually good.
There's some form of encampment by those rocks.
Looks like a makeshift shelter. Maybe Ducat's?
This blasted sand covered his tracks.
Let's investigate. There may still be something there we can use to find him. Yeah, let's salvage.
Ducat left equipment behind in his shelter.
Looks like medical supplies. I can put these to good use. The away team successfully salvages some medical supplies from the shelter. You gonna explode? Okay, there we go. He was thinking about it, folks. He was thinking, should I blow up? Should I am dead. Maybe I should blow up. Let's go for you. Get that cover taken care of. Really? Just for that? Multiple shots to the head. How many combat? Damn, dude. He's got a lot of, I feel like with the amount of health they have, it doesn't matter. Well, that's true for right now. But later on, we are going to have problems, trust me. I'm not max level, so the later missions, which we will be doing probably not today, but over the next day or so, it's going to be more challenging, trust me. This is only the third mission in. In my alternate save, I'm in 6 missions in, and I haven't even beaten the game yet. So I'm hoping also to beat the entire story of this game before it ends. That would be great. If I could do that, I'd be happy.
Will your kind never learn? I will not be caged! Stand down, Ducat. We have you outnumbered. You think I face you alone? The gods are on my side. Oda was a fool to think that... Oda was a fool to think this is some mere trinket. This is a black Duranja, a vessel fashioned to contain the power of the Par Wraiths. The fuck?
Okay, you know what? You are getting the freaking bitch slap first, sir. Are you alright? Worst headache I've ever had, but I'm alive.
I felt like I was fighting against something truly evil.
On Vulcan, we were taught that evil, as most races define the word, is merely a failure of reason. But that thing might be the exception to the rule. Scans aren't picking up any traces of that entity on Ducat. It probably abandoned its host in search of another. I doubt it'll find one on this desolate planet.
Let us hope you are correct.
McCoy to Artemis, 3 to beam up, with 1 Cardassian in tow. But we have 4 on our team. Are we just, like, leaving Picard on the planet? What does he say, 3 to beam up? There's 4 people on our team, bro. It should be 4 to beam up plus 1 Cardassian. Well, later, Picard, we don't need you. You can just stay on the planet and suffer in the sand. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Whether you like it or not. And we are making some progress. We are going to do... what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is after this mission is over, this entire chapter,
we are gonna end the stream for tonight because I gotta make room for Stu's Game Reviews doing his thing tonight on his channel. So in the meantime, this will be our final mission for tonight. And we will be back with more of Star Trek Legends very soon. Within the next couple of days for sure. But yeah, so once we're done the actual Borg mission, which should be within, I want to say like less than half an hour, we will call it. Just when I was glad to get rid of the Cardassians.
Walk away. This is our territory now. Your kind is not welcome here.
Bah! On whose orders do you claim this planet?
Our own. Any treasure buried in these sands is ours.
Mercenaries, the lowest form of honorless dogs.
Ha! I'd be insulted if this wasn't coming from a Klingon lackey of the Federation.
So, this friend of yours, Odo, any idea where he would have gone?
He would have first sought shelter from the storms.
Well, I can't match Vulcans when it comes to logic, but the shuttle crashed in a valley with only two obvious exits. We know Ducat went one way. My best guess is Odo went the other. We will explore the path with the footprints. Let's get as high as we can. We'll have a better chance of spotting him.
Your tactical acumen is impressive, Doctor.
Not tactics, Worf. Just plain common sense. The away team pushes forward up a narrow gap in the rocks. The away team has discovered an alternate path. Take care of your shelter first. This path is full of Cardassians. Holy shit. Alright, well, we'll get rid of you.
Over there, the mercenaries camp.
The area must be teeming with them. Actually, I would say attack, if I'm being honest.
If left alone, they might ambush us at any point. Best to deal with them now.
They might know where Odo is. The away team ambushes nearby Klingon bandits. Gaining the tactical advantage, the away team receives a speed bonus. Those are not Klingons. Those don't look like Klingons to me. Those look like Cardassians. But fair enough. We'll pretend they're Klingons, I suppose. It's the Kim Kardashian family. Haha. Yeah, we will take care of your cover. Imagine, like, beaming down, and before you can even react, you just get, like, a face full of phaser blasts. You don't even have time to react. You're just like, oh, well. That's that. Stop! It's another one of the alien devices.
This one is more active than the others. Scans reveal heavier shielding and energy pulsing out across nearby rocks.
We should steer clear of it. Finding Odo is our priority. Wait!
Don't shoot me, I'm telling you. I just came down. I thought there was a buffet. I'm sorry.
Let's look for a path around it. I'd say that's a door built to keep people out. Or to keep something in.
Yes, and its architecture and patterns are similar to those other devices we've come across.
It seems to be shut tight. I don't see a way Odo could have gotten inside.
Odo's form is somewhat fluid. He's able to change it in order to get through tight spaces.
Sounds like Starfleet's now recruiting all kinds of interesting folks. Well, if nobody's got the key, how do we open this thing? We don't, apparently, because I don't have enough points to hack it. Attack the rocks? What is that gonna do? I guess let's try it. I don't think it's gonna do much.
It might be possible to destroy the rock around the door with our phasers, so that we might pass through.
Using their phasers, the away team is able to create a small gap in the rock around the door and squeeze inside. B// greater than less than. Oh. If you say so.
Thank you for leading us inside, Federation fools.
You congratulate yourselves too soon.
I mean, we're not even inside yet. I don't even know why they're saying that. Yeah, we haven't even gotten inside. Unless they're too busy distracting us. Alright, can we get inside now? Oh, apparently not. Alright. Have fun. Why is it taking us back to the ship? What? I don't understand. We haven't even found Odo yet. What's going on? I'm very, very confused. But let's continue on. We're still in the same mission. I guess we went back to the ship to rest. There could have been context behind that. I would have liked it if they were like, oh yeah, by the way, we're going back to the ship because we need to use the bathroom. All right. Ah, now we're on the Borg ship. Cool. I would have fucking bought this and played it for 2 weeks, but it's too late now. I'm really pissed. I know! I know! I know, right? Resist. I can't do Borg voices. Resist. Futile.
Ahead of us, a Borg drone, also known as a member of the Trump administration.
A Borg? Like a cyborg?
No, the Borg are a predatory race of organic life forms, assimilated into a collective hive mind. They are the greatest threat the Federation has ever faced.
Existence. What? Is over. What? What is happening right now? Is this Forrest Gump is a drone? It's a Borg drone played by Tom Hanks. Well, when you put it that way. Why are they just standing there like bumps on a log? The most on the show, they're like very creepy. On this, they're like idiots. They're like the most unmenacing Borg I've ever seen. Are you gonna attack? No? Okay, bye. Nice meeting you, I suppose.
Odd. This Borg drone seemed far less functional than others I've encountered.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it's part of the story. I didn't even realize that. They're not functioning properly. Okay. Who knows how long it's been trapped in here?
Yes, it has fallen into disrepair, although these walls do resemble the interior of the species' ships. The complex is silent. Only a few of the mechanisms here seem to be working properly, if powered at all.
Let's find Odo before he's, what'd you call it? Assimilated? How are you gonna assimilate a fucking liquid I don't think... He can't be as... He's a shapeshifter. Careful, there's some sort of flooding here. Yeah, that looks like toxic waste. It's a TGRI canister from Ninja Turtles. it's don't step in it, you might become a Ninja Turtle. Scans show high amounts of dimethyl cadmium, hexavalent chromium, and a mix of other toxic chemicals, ingredients. Not a cocktail you want to drink. Oh, well, there go my plans.
Time is short. We can simply wade across.
I can give you a Happo spray to prepare you, but don't blame me for the hangover. Yeah, fuck it, we ain't pussies. I feel nauseous.
It will pass.
I've had moonshine that hit harder. The away team pushes forward through the waste, placing them deeper in the structure. Footprints trailing away from the waste indicate that the away team is not alone. What? Are they captured? I don't understand. Up ahead, are those Starfleet crew? What are the odds that Starfleet officers are just hanging around an abandoned alien facility?
Look at their eyes. I've not known eyes that glow like that.
They've spotted us, and they don't look friendly. I don't know what you're talking about. I just came over to offer you a cup of tea, and suddenly you're all shooting at us like we're some sort of Borg drones, which we aren't, by the way. Assholes. Oh, that didn't do much. But this will! Bye-bye!
They dissolve when defeated.
Changelings like Odo?
Similar, but no. Perhaps they are part of a Borg experiment.
Or the Borg are using Odo to make shapeshifters? What the hell was that? The New York subway? What is that in the background? I didn't know the Borg had a subway station. Next stop, Borg Central Island. Please remember, it's our final stop for the night. Don't leave anything behind, like your phasers or your tricorders.
Borg! Hundreds of them!
They seem dormant. It could be that they all shut down when the lights went out in here. Let's investigate. Okay, let's examine. Bear with me. The circuitry here is very corroded. Last entry was almost 200 years ago. Strange to think this was around even before my time. The data is badly corrupted. There's a reference to some sort of atmospheric disaster.
Perhaps meteorites have damaged this facility. That would explain the craters on the surface.
The facility seems to have come back online in response to an intruder.
That could be Odo. He could be in here somewhere.
Examining the alcove reveals that the Borg have been dormant for hundreds of years. But why are they here? The away team proceeds with caution, receiving a defense bonus. They all act like goofy
Gorge, you're gonna be annihilated. One moment, I'm kinda lost here. Be a couple of minutes while I find you.
Oh, got another exploration. What do we find now? It's another one of those devices we saw outside. Do you hear that humming? I think it's powering up.
If it is indeed a Borg creation, we must try to shut it down.
Easier said than done. It's heavily shielded. Looks like the locals are waking up. Hack. Just give me a moment. I think I can override it.
They're powering up.
The Borg systems have detected the hacking intrusion and has alerted nearby Borg drones. Over there! That door must be important. It's heavily guarded.
We are the Borg. We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Oh, man. Oh, my God, they actually finally attacked. Somebody actually attacked. That was amazing. The first time in history that the Borg actually attacked. In this game, anyway. And they didn't even do a good job, either. They didn't even penetrate the shield.
Gorge. Well, we've finally found the Borg.
Alright, so we haven't found Odo yet, so we're still not done this mission. What are we at hour-wise? 3 hours and 7 minutes? Well, you know what? I promised we would go until we finish this act. And I feel like we're close to the end. So, I think this should be the final part of this act. It's gotta be. Because we were already on the planet's surface for 2 whole missions. And then we were on the Borg for 1 whole mission. This has got to be the final part. I'm assuming Odo would be here, if anywhere. We're lost, aren't we? No, we're just navigating cautiously. I don't... Let's try the left corridor this time, because apparently I did the right before. All of these passages look the same to me. Left turn, maybe? It seems quieter. Darker and creepier, but quieter. The away team pushes forward down the left corridor in search of Odo. The away team has discovered an alternate path. Ooh, resources. What'd you give me? Latinum, rare biogel, antineutron. Anti-neutron. Okay. Not really anything I can use. Yeah. It's good enough for, like, upgrades, but that's about it. Alright, 243... Oh, I didn't see that he had a shield. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. Are you gonna beam up another one? Or beam down another one? Oh, damn! Don't you dare bitch slap Picard like that, sir.
Worf, over here.
I can't do...
Worf, over here.
I can't do Odo's voice properly. I know he was grainy as fuck. That looks like Odo, though. Holy shit, that's really good animation for him.
Odo! You're that last face I expected to see, but a welcome one.
In the actual show, if a Borg bitch slapped Picard, Picard would be completely dead. I know, right? He would be like, with his head split open. Yes! Exactly! He would need a paramedic!
The Borg have kept it in this shielded room for days.
Do you have any idea what they're up to?
They attempted to assimilate me, unfortunately with no success. Now the Borg seem interested in my ability to shapeshift. I've been prodded and poked more times than I care to count. We can try to overload the shield with short phaser bursts.
That might draw unwelcome attention. I can try to hack it. Apparently not, because it's not letting us, so I guess we're attacking it.
Hurry, Odo! I'm afraid I'm not in optimal shape. They tried to prevent me from escaping by injecting me with nanobots that would stop me from shifting. I can overcome them, but it will take time. Go ahead. I'm right behind you.
The away team overloads the shield with sustained fire from their phasers and frees Odo. His voice is really hard to do because so Rene Auberjonois was he had a very gruff kind of voice for Odo, and which is interesting because if you ever hear him talk out of character as Odo, he's got a very non-gravelly voice. Like his voice is like very, very soft. He always had a very soft speaking voice. He was like, "Hello, I'm Rene Auberjonois." He had a very softness to him. And then whenever he played Odo, he's like, "This is a security matter." Like he was very, he was very gruff in his acting as Odo, which is amazing because when you actually see him, like in his normal speaking voice, dude, you just have so much appreciation for that former actor. He is so good, such a talented man. Was such a talented man, I should say.
More of the doppelgangers!
The hell was that? It's like a half of a wall in the camera angle. Scotty beat me down a grand piano about 10 feet in front of me, and 10 feet up. That would be weird. Odo, any idea what these things are?
They're nothing like my people. They seem soulless like the Borg. I've seen them coming and going since I was captured, all from deeper inside the complex.
I forgot. I gotta do the proper Borg voice I've been using all along.
Primary objective, protect pool from intruders. Secondary protocol, assimilation.
What pool are they talking about?
The Borg would never expect an Acme grand piano attack.
I mean, that's true. They wouldn't. You're the only one left. Bye-bye. You're not the only one left. Hello. What's Picard doing there? Looked like he was just jerking off behind the force field. What was he doing there? He was bored. He's like, I'm taking this one out, guys. Okay. Please do me a favor and don't beam down anybody else. I said don't beam down anybody else. You don't listen. You're not listening to me. That must be the pool the drone mentioned.
It's mimetic fluid. It's able to sample DNA and produce clones of the original life form. This would allow the Borg to multiply indefinitely, faster than by assimilating other species.
None of the doppelgangers we've encountered seem to be Borg, though. That means they have yet to successfully utilize the pool. So, where did they get the DNA from? Perhaps captives of the Borg? The pool might have sampled their DNA and is now spontaneously producing copies of them.
I have another suggestion. Look there in the shadows above the pool.
Good eyes, Worf. It's another one of those Nexus devices. It appears to be discharging energy into the pool. We have to shut this down before the Borg are able to unlock the fluid's full potential. I would say scan. If this fluid is what they say it is, we should at least retrieve a sample. The away team gathers a sample of the fluid in the pool. Where is McCoy during all the combat? I removed him from my party because he kept on dying. He kept on getting killed. Technically, okay, so technically he's supposed to be in this combat part, but I was constantly having to revive him, so I'm like, fuck it. I removed him and replaced him with this guy. I forget who he is, this other Klingon. Honestly, he's better anyway, that other Klingon, because not only does he heal, but isn't that Odo? Why am I fighting Odo?
Something is emerging from the pool.
It looks like Odo?
but I never came into contact with the fluid.
Well, it doesn't look like it wants a friendly chat.
Defend yourselves!
Oh, dude, he's got the shape-shifting abilities. Ah, that's so cool. I always loved Odo's shape-shifting abilities on the show. He was like a T-1000, basically. He had these cool, like, fucking... He had really cool abilities. I don't think he ever used them for fighting, though. Not often. I mean, he did here and there, but not too often. Oh, Jesus. He is taking a... Oh, there we go.
My strength.
What did she say? Da da do da da da. Just random gibberish.
Sorry, my friend, but one of me is all this universe can handle.
And I've got the Nexus device. I think one of the Borg called it a reactor. We did it. We're done. I think that's it. I think we're done, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're done. I think we finished the mission entirely. Let's find out. We will find out. Once the screen finishes loading. So here's how we'll find out. We'll see what the loading screen is. Oh, what? We're still on the Borg ship? I thought we were done. Okay. I guess not. Not yet. What? I don't even know how to check. Mission 6. Defeat the Borg. Hold on. I want to look at the... I want to look at the mission screen for a second to see if that's our final part. Oh. I don't know, guys. Do you think I should keep this going? We're at the final part of episode 3. What do you guys think? Apparently the Borg come back in episode 5. You guys think we should continue? Just finish it off? How did I only get... What? Hold on. That ranking doesn't make any sense. 77%, 100%... The might as well save the universe? Alright, well let's finish it off then. Alright. Yeah, let's finish it off. And then I'm worried this is going to put us in the 4-hour mark. I don't normally stream for 4 hours, but I mean, this is a special case only because this game is not going to exist next week.